Hi, I'm Barbara Bernstein from DanceInTime, and this is my friend and colleague, Camille, and we're going to show you the fundamentals of Cuban Salsa Rueda. This is a style of salsa dancing that originated in Cuba and is close to the Afro-Cuban roots of the dance. There are several different styles of salsa, and this is kind of our specialty. As you may know, when we do salsa dancing, we're stepping in a quick, slow rhythm. And that means that in an 8-beat phrase, we're stepping on beats 1, 2, 3. We're not stepping on 4. We're stepping on 5, 6, 7, and we're not stepping on 8. So that's referred to as a quick, and a slow. The slow is held for 2 beats. A quick is held for 1 beat. Now, when you do Cuban salsa, you can dance the moves with just one partner or in a group of any number of couples that are arranged in a circle with partner exchanges, and all the different couples do the movements in synchrony. It's a great deal of fun, and it's actually a very effective way of learning salsa moves. If you learn these patterns in a circle, which is the format in which I'm going to be approaching the instruction, you just make a little adjustment for how you start and end the moves to be able to do them just with one partner. So when you know the moves well, that adjustment is actually very easy. So we're going to start, right?
All right.
All right. So we're going to start with the basic. Now, when we dance in partnership, generally when the leader goes forward, the follower goes backward and vice versa. The follower does what is referred to as the natural opposite of what the leader does. But when we dance in a Cuban salsa circle, I'm actually going to pretend that the center of the circle is the camera. So we always position ourselves so that the leader's right shoulder is toward the center of the circle, which is you. You watching the camera's eye view. And what we do is that the foot that is outside the circle steps back away from your partner, and the foot that's inside the circle, which is the leader's right and the follower's left, steps forward. Obviously, if we both step forward, we're going to hit each other. So instead, what happens is, I always say, the leader very gallantly makes an adjustment so that he does not hit the follower, and he comes slightly at a diagonal toward the center of the circle. It's just a very slight diagonal. So I call this dancing accordion style, because when you play an accordion, you bring both hands out to open the accordion, it fills with air, and then you bring both hands in. And this is the same kind of pattern. And I do want to mention that there are many styles of Cuban salsa. There are other basics, quite a number of them. So I'm teaching the one that I favor, but that's really just personal preference. No one is really better than any other. I would say this is the most fundamental. So when we dance, we hold the hands that are outside the circle. I put my thumb as the leader inside her hand, and I'm going to step back with my left. She's going to step back with her right. So it looks like this. 5, 6, 5, 6, and here we go. Back and together, and forward and together. Back and together, and forward and together. And I will tell you that the pressure against each other when you step forward with your hand that is not connected initially makes it feel much more like a connection in the dance. You don't, if you do this, bum, 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 it feels very disconnected from your partner, but that pressure makes a huge difference. So that's the basic step. Now, the next thing that we learn is how to do a partner exchange. So now I'm going to pretend that I'm leading, and I'm going to pretend that Camille is following and that she's dancing with someone over here. And I'm going to show you what this looks like and then explain the footwork. So I'm imagining, or you're imagining, well, we're both imagining, that I have a partner right here and I'm a leader. She has a partner right here and she's a follower. And so when we switch partners, she's going to be my next partner. We always switch so that you're picking up the partner who is behind you for leaders. Okay? So we're going to do our basic step. 5, 6, 5, 6, and here we go. We go back and together, and forward and together. Dame. We go forward and I turn. I move to my partner and cross body lead, and we're resuming basic, back and together, forward and together. I'm always weighted on only one foot, so watch what I do. Dame, 2, 3, 4. This is right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, now I'm weighted on my left, and this is where we do a cross-body lead. I'm going to scoot back a little bit as I turn my body gradually to the left, and I'm going to give her a little bit of a lead, gently nudging her to come straight in front of me in a straight line, and I will reconnect with her after we've done the cross-body lead. So it's step, 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 and then we hold hands and resume basic. So now I'm going to show the follower's footwork. When the move is called on beat 1, the follower goes 1, 2, 3, and then turns 90 degrees on beats 5, 6, 7. So forward on the left, that's 5, 6, and on 7 brings the left to the right. And then she basically doesn't move her position, she just does a back rock, 1, 2, 3. I bring my right foot a little further forward than the left at the end of the back rock to get ready to do a cross-body lead, turning to the left, and it looks like this. Now I'm going to do this again, and Camille is going to be my leader, picking me up. Thank you, Camille.
You're very welcome.
I love your versatility. 5, 6, 5, 6, and here we go. Back and together, forward and together. So my partner is here, and her partner's in front of her, and she's going to pick me up. Out and together, forward and together. Dame. 1, bum, 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 and bum, 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 and out and together, and forward and together. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is show you a fun step. I call this a rhythm step because it's just a way of understanding the rhythm of the count of 8 beats. So if I were leading, of course, my right shoulder is to the center of the circle. The center of the circle is you, the viewer, more or less, where the camera is. And if I'm doing my basic, I'm going to do something that I call kind of cutesy on beat 1. And it might be a high five with my partner behind me, or I shouldn't say my partner, because my partner currently is the person in front of me. But this is actually referred to as your neighbor. So a high five with my neighbor, which is the follower of the couple next to me. Or you can clap like you're catching a fly ball, or you can do a little air kiss like you're giving a besito, a little air kiss, always on beat 1. So here's what it looks like. 5, 6, and here we go. Back and together, forward and together. Fly. I go forward and turn and forward. Here's the beats. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, fly. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Besitos. 5, 6, 7, 8. Mwah, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 flies. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as you can see, what we're doing is we're switching weight on every 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. I'm going bump, step, step, and step, 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 and the action occurs on beat 1. The leader is turning around to the right, just the same as he does when he dames, and the follower is turning around to her left, just as she does in the dame. And this is a very fun move, and there are lots of things you can do. Just teaching you a few basics, but you can call high 5, where you actually clap each other's hand. You can call high 10, requiring that 2 hands. I've seen people call high 20, and I've seen people call high 30. Actually, I've never seen anyone call high 15. But these are some of the fun things that you can do, and most Cuban salsa groups make up a few of their own moves, so you can have some fun with that. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how we do an enchufla. This is probably the most fundamental step after the dame, And from Enchufla come many, many variations. You could practically dance a nice rueda to a whole song with variations on Enchufla. So you want to get the footwork for this clean. Now if you're leading, here's what it looks like. Out and together, and forward and together. Beat 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Enchufla on the back rock it's called. 5, 6, freeze. So notice that what I did was I called Enchufla, and we actually are going to start the move on the next beat 1. After dame, most of the moves have an 8-beat lag from the call to the execution. So when we do the Enchufla, the leader steps back on his left and moves the lady back onto her right. That's referred to as an open break, where you both step back away from each other. Then he steps further forward onto his right foot and turns 180 degrees so that then he comes back on his left foot. And that's actually what the turn looks like. Let me show you what this looks like in partnership. 5, 6, and here we go. Out and together, forward and together. Enchufla. We go in one more time. Here we go. Left, right, left. That's the turn. We both turned 180 degrees. Now you may have noticed that Camille was doing the mirror image of me. So Camille, do you want to show what the lady does?
Sure. All right, so for the Enchufla, the lady starts with her right foot going back on the 1 beat. So 1, 2, and as the 2 happens, the lead is actually taking the follower's right arm and bringing the follower underneath his arm. So 2 and 3, I'm fully turned to face my partner on the switch.
One of the things that's important to note when you do Enchufla is that leads and follows need to take a kind of a big second step on beat 2. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now here's the whole Enchufla. Enchufla, I go in one more time. Step, step, and step, step, freeze. So as a leader, what I'm going to do is do the turn, and then I back rock and start moving to my partner, and then finish with the dame movement. So it looks like this. Enchufla, I go in one more time. Left, right, left, and back, forward, forward, and I move to my new partner and cross body lead. Now I'm going to say rights and lefts. 5, 6, and here we go. Enchufla, I go in one more time. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, and back for basic. Now here's the follower's footwork. Enchufla, in one more time. It's right, left, right, and then step back on the left, replace the right where it is, and face the center. And then stay in place with a back rock, right, left, right, and then the crossbody lead, left, right, left, for beats 5, 6, 7. So it looks like this. Enchufla, in one more time. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Stay in place and cross body lead, and back for basic. So I'm going to be the leader, Camille's following now, and we're going to be doing the full Enchufla. 5, 6, and here we go. Enchufla, I go in one more time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and out and together for our basic.